Hi, my name is Ida Pachon, and I'm here to teach all the teachers of the language, any language, to teach their children or foreign student a easy way to understand and reading and write their language. Now today I'm going to teach you a Tagalog language. Tagalog is a Filipino language. Filipino is not language, is a person. But because nobody really teach us correctly, that's why you say Filipino language. It's not Filipino. Filipino is a person. Language is a Tagalog. So, but right here, right now, this one is I make this book dedicated to military or to the people who is interested learning a Tagalog language, Filipino language, Tagalog language. So, but the Filipino is a person, not language. Their language is we call it Tagalog. That's our language, Tagalog. My dialect is Akaraya. So I'm going to teach you today how to read sounds and memorize your Tagalog alphabet. Let's go. Right. Here's the Filipino alphabets, how to sound it. We are going back where we're kinder, because that's the way it is, how to read easily for Filipino. Any language, you don't be embarrassed, you go back, when you go back to the alphabet, because that's the way, the easy way to read of any language. If you know how to sound their language and memorize the alphabet, any language is easy to memorize and learn, write, and understanding their language as long as you know how to pronounce, no matter how hard it is. The teacher, the good teacher, the way they teaching the people, their student, they are going to start it out an alphabet. That's the best teacher. But if the teacher just tell you write your ABC, because ABC you cannot read, no matter how you memorize your 100 ABC, you cannot read unless you learn the phonetics, spelling, and sound set. But ABC doesn't matter what English language, they're the same as a pronunciation and sound it with Tagalog language. I'm used to it like Filipino English. Nobody correct it. Nobody. So I only use my common sense that Tagalog is the language, not Filipino. Filipino is the person. Now, here's how they pronounce their alphabet Filipino. Alphabet Tagalog. Alphabet Tagalog is, let me say, A, Ba, Ka, Da, Iga, Ha, Ila, Mana, ng U para sa tao, waya. At the same thing, the way this sounds it with the English alphabet, when you start reading, you're teaching your kid, is really phonetic spelling and sounds. So there's no different Filipino, but you teach your student that where is the easy way to learn. No matter where he is college or a teacher, but you're gonna start him how to sound your alphabet language, or your alphabet, and sound it. No matter what language it is, Russia, China, or Middle Eastern, whatever, African, whatever, as long as your teachers, because good teachers really, just like I say, best teacher is they start teaching their student from alphabet, how this sounds it, and write and read and memorize. That's the one thing that you have to memorize. But once you memorize their alphabet, you just like that, easy to learn. So here we go. Our Tagalog alphabet is we call it like this. Abacada, actually, the name with it, just like ABC, right? But in the Tagalog language is this. Abacada iga ha ilamana ng u para sa ta u wa ya. Okay, so here's how this sounds it. So you can easily read the Filipino like this. Ah, okay, Then you just put H in it and then say aha. Okay, so that's aha. And then B, you say ba. You put A in there, B, and put A, and K, I, T, bakit. So you just assemble them like a puzzles if you learn. But it's easy. Here, go back to abacada iga ha ilamana ng u para sa tauwaya. Then when you read it, sa sisi susu nani ninunung, something like that. Okay, now abacada iga ga ha i, that's the e, la m, the l la, m ma na nang ta o wa ya. So since you memorize that, you learn how to speak and understanding a Tagalog language. Tagalog is a Filipino language from Philippines. So I encourage all the teachers when they're teaching their student, foreign or domestic, that you teach them, you start them out from alphabets. Doesn't matter, don't be offended, because that's the easy way the people learn quicker and faster, to teach them how to read their alphabets and pronounce. So take my word for it, because my godmother, cousin, I call him Mandan, I memorized the alphabet, but I still don't know how to read. Why? So I'm like, I say, how do I read this? I already memorized this alphabets. I'm gonna memorize this 100 times, and I still don't know how to read. Okay, so I asked my godmother's cousin, because I live with them. I'm orphan, so I live with them. And then I said, Mandan, I don't know how to read. I still don't know how to read. He said, do you know your Tagalog language? I said, no. What is that Tagalog language? You teach me. I only know how to read the alphabet, English language. Okay? Alright, he says. So he write down the alphabet, the Tagalog alphabet, and sound it to me. He say, okay, after he handed me that abacada iga ha ilamana ng u para sa tauwaya, and then he say, sa si su na ni no. So he say, once you memorize that, you learn how to read. And I said, okay, that's cool. And so he gave me that. So I carry around my alphabet Tagalog. And then the next day he asked me, he'd say, Oh, are you memorize your Tagalog alphabet? I said, yes. He said, come on, let's go. Show me how to read and write. He said, okay, so I show him to read and write I already made up the alphabet because I'm really already eager how to read, but I still don't know how to read because mostly people there they teach in Philippines, majority there people speak English. So I just copy up that alphabet, but I still don't know how to read because that's the reality. Even you memorize your alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or count 100, 1 to 100, and you still gonna read if you don't sound it. So, so I show it to him, and he say, "Oh, good girl, you're smart. You learn quicker. I thought that you cannot learn." I said, "No, I know how to read now." So I don't ask him to how to read now, or write letters for me, or ask him to read it for me, and because I already know how to read and sound of Filipino. So English or Tagalog language, I already know how to read and fast and quickers. So I'm just only 6 years old at the time. 6 years old, I still don't know my Tagalog language, but that's the truth. When you learn, you memorize and sounds the alphabet of any language, your student learn quicker and faster. Don't teach them how to write because no matter how they write, if they don't know how to sounds their, if they don't know how to memorize their alphabets and sounds, they still cannot read and understanding your language. So I encourage all the teachers of any language that you teach your student, just like I said, the foreign and domestic, an easy way them to learn. You teach them the alphabet first. That's how you started out. No matter when he is college or whatever, professional, you start them out in alphabet and teach them how to sound it and phonetic spellings, just like an American say, hope on phonics. That's the funny it is because that's the easy way to learn. To teach your student, you teach them the alphabet first, let them memorize and sounds it. It actually, when you write it down, give them homework, say here, you write down your alphabet and you sound it in front of him, her, and your student gonna learn, you know. Because that's my experience. So I teach you what the easy way because I was learn the easy way. Even now, I like to learn easy way. Why you gonna go learn hard way that there is a easy way, right? It's a wasting of time. When I teach, when I teach or train the people, when I work, I train them. I always teach them the easy way that they can learn quicker and faster. So I can just relax there because if you teach the student, the people, you train them, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. You teach them, oh, go this way, that way, but you can go straight right there, and the people learn fast what you think. They learn faster as you think. So that's why how I teach teach the people. Even when I'm training the people, I train them to work. I teach them the easy way, just like the way what I learn easy way. So because I don't like to learn the hard way. Why you gonna learn hard way? Just wasting your time. Just like I said, wasting your time sitting down there and you cannot even understand what the heck is this anyway, right? So you teach the people the easy way so they can understand and learn quicker. So there's another student gonna wait for you. And That's how you teach them. So I encourage any teacher, or any language teachers, teach your student from the alphabets, sounds them out to them, especially like China language. They're hard kind of to pronounce it, but you teach them the alphabet, they memorize that and they learn quick. Mark my word, believe me, any language, Russia, whatsoever. All right, enough for today because I'm going to read for the children books. Thank you. See you next time.